How about this film festival? Ooh, and let's submit to that one. Oh, and this one. Ooh, and how about this one? Oh man, this one is really expensive, but let's submit anyway. Hello filmmakers, Ash here, and welcome to Film It Yourself. Once you've figured out your film festival strategy, it's on to actually submitting to them. But how do you know if your film is a good fit and if the high submission fee is worth it? Well, let's go over some tips for submitting to film festivals so you can save money and get selected. First up, look for film festivals that are genre specific to your film. For example, if you have a horror movie, look for horror film festivals. Or if you happen to have a movie about a bunch of people playing D&D, maybe look for Comic-Cons and game fairs that also have film festivals. Also, take advantage of any special situations your film might have. For example, are some of the key crew members of your film women or minorities? If so, look for film festivals specifically celebrating female or minority filmmakers. Or perhaps your film focuses on important LGBTQ issues. Again, look for film festivals that are celebrating that community. Next up is submitting early. Most film festivals offer deep discounts for early submissions. So, making sure you submit early is key to saving potentially lots of money. Also, make sure you're submitting your film into the correct category. Sometimes festivals can have multiple categories that might fit your film, such as thriller short, film noir short, and mystery short. Make sure you do your research into each category to figure out which one is the best fit for your film. Once you've picked out a film festival, research it to make sure your film is a good fit. To do this, I recommend going to the film festival's website and looking up the previous year's winners and selections for whatever category you plan to submit to. Then, look for the winning film's trailer on YouTube or Vimeo and consider if your film is similar or even better than it. If so, then submit. However, you might also find the types of films selected are very different, and thus the film festival might not be a good fit for your film. As filmmakers, we always think our film is best, but just remember to be realistic about what that specific film festival is programming and how your film measures up. Pro tip, if you're planning to submit to big-time film festivals, keep in mind that they will want to be the first to premiere your film. So, make sure you submit to them first. Once selected, consider if that specific film festival is the one you want to premiere your film, because by doing so, you might eliminate the chances to be selected into other film festivals. Once you submit, make sure you include a cover letter, and keep it short and to the point. Cover letters are a really great way to make a first impression with the festival directors, so make sure to make it specific to the film festival you're submitting to. It's also an opportunity to let them know how you might have a connection to the film festival, such as having one of your films selected in a previous year, or perhaps having another film festival director recommend the film festival. Plus, it's another great place to mention any awards your film might have already won, any notable cast or crew members, and if screening at that film festival will be your film's premiere. Pro tip, if your film has already had its initial world premiere, consider if this would be the film's European premiere, or maybe its East Coast premiere, or maybe even its LA premiere. Film festivals love stamping the word premiere on there any way they can, so make sure you mention it. Next, applying to film festivals can be expensive, and the costs can really add up fast. That's why I recommend you create a spreadsheet to keep track of your submissions. This way you can quickly see how much you're spending and stick to a budget. And if you don't want to go through all the trouble of formatting your own, you can get my film festival tracking spreadsheet along with all of my filmmaking templates by supporting me on Patreon for the cost of just $5 a month. And finally, don't take rejection personally. Film festivals usually have thousands of films to wade through, and they just can't accept everyone. Just because they didn't accept your film doesn't mean it's not great. It just might not be what they're looking for. But that doesn't mean they might not accept one of your films in the future. So, always make sure to accept rejection with grace instead of burning down bridges with angry emails. What? The Dog Filmmakers International Film Festival didn't accept our film? Oh, they are going to hear from me.